Hi guys, in my Paladin Guide series, today I bring you the level 90 to level 150 range. And spoiler alert, I would consider this to probably be the worst level range for a Paladin. Because at level 150, obviously you unlock the diamond arrows, which are just a massive, massive game changer, and you're sort of slowly leveling up to level 150. It's a little bit slow. Uh, but hey, you have to get through it, so hopefully my guide will help you get there a bit quicker. So, let's start with the regular prerequisites. I recommend probably around 100 distance skill from level 90. This will make it a lot easier. I think you probably need about 90 distance skill minimum. You will need premium account, obviously, some knowledge, experience with the game, and you will need a little bit more money for items and imbuements in this guide. Probably 3kk, and you'll probably need about 2kk of that for imbuements. So let's move on. Here is a list of recommended equipment that you will need. You will see Yalahari leg piece and Warsinger bow already below level 90. They actually have a requirement of level 80, but perhaps you weren't using them up until this point, especially the Warsinger bow doesn't really become useful until level 90 when you unlock the crystalline arrows. And as you can see, from level 90 you unlock the crystalline arrows, which are a game changer. They're really, really good. So definitely recommend switching to those as soon as you hit level 90. At level 100 we unlock Elite Draken helmet. I'm not sure how much of that you're going to be using because the Zawon helmet is, you know, probably a little bit better with the 5% physical protection. I guess it depends what you're hunting. Similarly, you've got the Master Archer's armor. This is actually going to be a straight upgrade over the Paladin armor. So definitely pick that up unless you have, powerful vampirism in your paladin armor with many hours left. And in that case, probably wait till you get the prismatic armor at level 120, which is a great armor. 5% physical protection. Definitely recommend picking that one up. And assuming you're not playing on some brand new world, prismatic armor is a very cheap because it costs 10 major crystalline tokens. So if Warzone 1 to 3 is happening on your server, super easy, super cheap to get that prismatic armor for 10k. On a lot of the world. And last of all, you also have the Rift Bow from level 120, which is also amazing, also super cheap, around 30 to 40k. Definitely recommend that one. You will be using that Rift Bow until level 220, at which point you will upgrade to the Living Vine Bow. But one thing at a time. So let's move on as well. So here are the recommended quests for this level range. So obviously we're continuing with the Killing in the Name of quest until level 130. So these tasks in here are in the range 80 to 130. And I definitely recommend doing the 3 times Werewolf task, 3 times Nightmare Scions, 3 times Giant Spiders, and maybe 3 times High Class Wizards. It's wizards, what the hell, lizards, that's supposed to say lizards, not wizards. Those you can do in Muggy Plains, for example, if you want. I think that one is the most, unsure. You don't have to do the high class lizards if you don't want to, but definitely do the werewolves, definitely do the Nightmare Scions because they're super easy at this level range. Furthermore, I recommend progressing basically the Zao quest line, so this includes the New Frontier quest, finish that one. Children of the Revolution, finish that one. Then you should finish Ape City quest so that you can do the Wrath of the Emperor quest. Wrath of the Emperor quest, I think you don't need to finish. You kind of mostly want the access to some of the deeper Zao lands. So you basically want the Lizard City access, you want the Brimstone Bugs access, these sort of areas, maybe Ghastly Dragon access as well. So that's why we're doing the Wrath of the Emperor. And furthermore, you should probably also do Pits of Inferno and the Inquisition quest, at least some of the starting missions, see if there's a service on your world, because those are some great quests to have completed, especially the Inquisition. If you die a lot, you can just quickly pick up the Inquisition Blessing and Ties much quicker. And last of all, if you haven't yet done it, then I think this is a level range where you should really start thinking about completing the Traveling Trader quest as well as the Greed or Blue Gin quest, as those will be helping you out a lot. Another quest I forgot to mention that you might want to think about is the Warzone 1 to 3 tasks. You can probably start on those in this level range as well. That's called Bigfoot Burden. So you can have a quick look at that quest as well. Moving on. From this level range, I very highly recommend biting the bullet and purchasing powerful imbuements, whole set of powerful imbuements. So you're looking at getting powerful void, vampirism, and crit in your bow, powerful vampirism in your armor, and powerful void in your helmet. These are game changers when you have a full set of imbuements like this. All of those cost a little bit under 2kk, but it basically like doubles your experience rate. It means you can hunt up in places for way longer because you don't need as many supplies. It's just much more comfortable. And like I say, 2kk is like a cost of what? Like €2-3, $2-3, something like that. For the quality of life and the time saving, definitely, I highly recommend getting the full set of powerful imbuements. If you don't have the quest yet, or you don't have a second character, I'm sure there's someone trustworthy on your world who can do this for you. Yeah, just ask some of the leading guild members, and I'm sure someone will do this for you. Moving on forward to the hunting spot section. In my experience, the PG hunting spots in this level range include basically the Grimvale and Edrin Were creatures. I will have guides for those places coming up in a few days to a couple of weeks. Also, Were Hyenas -1, super great with full imbuements. You're really doing pretty good experience there. And from level 100 Lava Lurkers, it's not a shock everyone knows about this place. It's pretty great for experience as low as a level 100 Paladin. If you're not looking to PG, some of the best places are listed in the regular hunting spot. So in addition to what we have in the PG section, you also have Nightmare Krylos, you have Vampires, Edrin -4, Oromond Minotaurs. Technically, Oromond Minotaurs you can do at a lower level, but I prefer starting it from around level 90 with the Crystalline Arrows. It's a lot easier. The classic Dragon Lords Fenrock are pretty good, even in this day and age. Mini Rosha, by this I mean Baby Rosha, we can frazzle Moors and enfeebled silencers. And around level 130, I also recommend Talahu, so that's one of the Grommet Islands. Single target Medusas and Serpents, you can progress some Grizzly tasks, and it's still reasonable profit and experience. But I have to say, I'll say this again, this level range gets pretty slow towards the end. It's not too bad getting from level 90 to 120. But in my experience, that 120 to 150 is a real drag. So you definitely want to invest in your powerful imbuements. Maybe you want to invest in some EXP boosts, any EXP praise to get that level 150, because that's where the game for a paladin really starts. Yeah, and if you'd like some more suggestions, make sure to visit tibiapal.com/hunting for more hunting grounds. And finally, before I finish this video, just a quick shout out to all my YouTube members. I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks very much for your support. And this is Jedor, Cruce, Papud94, Last Kiss, Javier Valenzuela, Escabi, and Demurion. Thank you guys so much for the continued support. And yeah, that's all I have for you today, guys. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.